Okay, now I haven't drawn all the shapes, and some of these are a little bit less geometric, so I'm going to use the pen tool to just draw a couple more of these shapes in. And I'm going to try and align it to the sides. Okay, I'm also going to make sure that all my shapes are closed shapes. When you get to the end of a shape, you should get that little circle around next to the pen. That shows that it's a closed shape, and it'll cut the whole thing out. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to trace in some of these shapes. Now once I have drawn in all of my shapes, I don't really need this picture anymore. So I can delete that and get rid of it. And you might end up with something that looks a bit like this. Okay, now this is fine and well so far. But what I really want to do is I want to make this into one shape. You can see that it's two shapes. I've got the main outline and then I've got this individual shape on it. Now if I select both of these together and go to Window, Pathfinder, you should have used this tool in your homework. You should remember this one. And you'll know that if we select that, it will combine those two shapes together and make one shape. But what you might not have seen in your homework is the option that's next to it. And what this option does is it takes the top shape and uses it like a cookie cutter and cuts out a shape from the bottom shape. So watch what happens when I click this one. Okay, it looks kind of subtle, but if I click off it, you can see that it's merged the two and it's cut that shape out of the top, out of that bottom shape. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to select these two shapes here, cookie cutter it, okay, and then that will make it into one shape.